We're the 44 car at Alta on your front row to the outside. Quentin Regenator out of Correctionville in the 55. Connor Vanderweerd also at Alta to the inside of row 2 in the 21 to the outside. They call him Tillhead out of North Sioux City, South Dakota. It is Rusty Montang. Colton Caskey out of Sheldon, Iowa, the 77 to the inside of row 3 on the outside. Out of Dakota Dunes, South Dakota, Wayne Becker in the number 7. Justin Jepson out of Storm Lake in the 98J to the outside. The 21D of David Calmer out of Manson as we go green here with the SportMods. And the Vanderweerd brothers out to the early race lead through turns 1 and 2. Rusty Montang, feature winner already here in the T1 car for the Midwest Madness Tour just 2 short weeks ago as he looks to the outside of the 21 of Connor Vanderweerd. Montang upstairs now, looking to the outside of Connor. Down the back stretch into turn number 3 and 4. Cameron still with your race lead in the 44, but here comes Tillhead through the middle as the T1 car on a tear crosses over now, looks to the inside of Cameron Vanderweerd for the race lead. Side by side down the back stretch into turns 3 and 4. Cameron Vanderweerd up top, Montang using the bottom to middle side now. Great battle for the race lead. Montang drives it in a little deeper through turns 1 and 2. Vanderweerd still stays upstairs. Connor Vanderweerd in that third place spot, trying to stay right in step with them down the backstretch. As they come through turns 3 and 4, Tillhead slips back just a little bit as Cameron Vanderweerd, still your race leader, Wayne Becker, up to that 4th place spot in the number 7 car. Connor Vanderweerd, the 21, still trying to make some advances from that 3rd place spot as Cameron Vanderweerd slides high. Rusty Montang now back to the inside rear quarter panel of the 44 machine. Great battle up front here for the race lead as the white flag comes out one more time around. Vanderweerd still your race leader. Montang trying to get the heat race win here in the T1 car as that car seems to be going away from him ever so slightly. Connor Vanderweerd now making an advance to the back bumper of the T1 as they come through turns 3 and 4 now for the final time. Vanderweerd to the inside of Montang. Connor Vanderweerd, that is. As they come out turn 4, though, checkered flag flies for Cameron Vanderweerd. Rusty Montang in 2nd, Connor Vanderweerd in 3rd, and it is Wayne Becker edging out David Calmer for that 4th and 5th place spot. Wow! Inside of row 3, the 96 car of Brian Wunschel out of Early, Iowa, to the outside out of Kingsley, Iowa, the 29J. We call him Old Man. That is Greg Hammond. Inside of row number 4, that is a 98X of Mike Hansen out of Gillette Grove, and Brendan Rupp out of Holstein in the 33B as we go green. And just like that, Tim Rupp goes for the race lead. Cannot get it from the 5M of Dawson March. Zach Nogard that 3rd place spot. Here comes Greg Hammond on the inside of Jacob Beckstrom. Beckstrom, your pulse hitter, shuffled back as he gets pushed way up the racetrack. Tim Rupp, your new race leader, and he'll lead lap number 1. Dawson March, Zach Nogard. Here comes the 29J. Greg Hammond as Brendan Rupp now into the top 5. Mike Hansen in the 98 car, followed by Brian Wunschel. As Zach Nogard looks to the inside of Dawson March through turns 1 and 2. Brandon Rupp trying to do the same to Greg Hammond through 1 and 2 as well. Hammond still too strong in the 29J and still remains in that 4th place spot. Side by side for second between Nogard and March. Now down the backstretch into turn 3. Nilgard slides up in front of Dawson Marsh. Marsh crosses over. A little too tight through turns 3 and 4 with 2 laps to go. Marsh still on the attack to the inside of Nilgard. Hammond all by his lonesome in position number 4. Norgard too strong on the top side in the 14C. March shuffled back to 3rd. Meanwhile, off turn number 4. White flag out for the 33 car. Timmer up. Nilgard, March, Hammond, and Brandon are up to 33B, your top 5. Who turns 3 and 4 now, and looking at the checkered flag, Timmer up will win heat race number 2. Zach Nilgard in that 2nd place spot. Dawson March, followed by Greg Hammond and Brendan Rupp, your top 5. Mike Hansen, the 98X, 98J of Justin Jepson, row 7, Jacob Beckstrom and Brendan Rupp, the 67 and 33B, round out your field. Ladies and gentlemen, for the final time here tonight, I please ask that you rise. Give these drivers a wave and a shout here on Energy Transport Night. This is your final A feature of the night. Your Carl Custom IMCA Northern SportMod feature. Our RPMs are up. Our final A feature is underway here tonight. Cameron Vanderweer, Dawson March, Timmer up, making early work here of cars in the 33 machine. Dawson March off to the race lead. Cameron Vanderweer in tow. As Timmer up trying to work his way to the field in the 33 machine. Dawson March will lead them in the 5M. Dawson March, your race leader here early on. Cameron Vanderweer upstairs. Tim Rupp sits in 3rd. Zach Nilgard and Connor Vanderweer battling out for the top 5. As a pair of Sioux City regulars, Rusty Montang and Greg Hammond do battle for that 6th and 7th place spot. Dawson March has a feature win under his belt already in the 5M car as he crosses over the 44 of Vanderweer. Now into turn 1, here comes Tim Rupp, the slide job for the 33 car, almost all the way up the hill, nothing doing. Here comes March and Vanderweer as they try to split them going down the backstretch into turn 3. Tim Rupp now slides up in front of the 44 of Cameron Vanderweer. Dawson March shuffled back to that 3rd place spot. Zach Nilgard, Connor Vanderweer, your top 5. Rusty Mountain, Greg Hammond. Your top 7 is Nilgard. Now takes a peek to the inside of the 44 of Cameron Vanderweer. Nilgard up to 2nd. Here comes Connor Vanderweer and Rusty Montang. That's Dawson March still getting shuffled back in the 5M car. Tim Rupp, Zach Nilgard. Then the Vanderweer boys, Cameron and Connor. Dawson March, your top 5. Rusty Montang looking on the low side to make advances toward the 5M of Dawson March. As Tim Rupp, still your race leader in the 33 machine as caution flag comes out for the 67 car of Jacob Beckstrom. Rusty Montang, Greg Hammond, Wayne Becker, David Calmer, Quentin Regenator, your top 10 cars. As we come off turn 4, green flag is back out, back underway. Cameron Vanderweerd to the inside of Zach Nogard for that second place spot. Rusty Montang to the inside of March as we're 2x2 down the backstretch into turn 3. Rupp starting to gap the field again in the 33 machine as Vanderweerd squarely off turn 4. Rusty Montang now into the top 5 in the T1 car, looks to the inside of Connor Vanderweerd. As caution flag is going to fly. Car around in turn number 3 and 4. As we come into turns 3 and 4, RPMs will come up. Green flag comes back out. We're back underway here in our Carl Custom IMCA Northern SportMod A feature. Tim Rupp, Cameron Vanderweerd, Zach Nogard, Connor Vanderweerd, Dawson March back on the attack on the top side to take 5th away from Rusty Montang. Here comes Greg Hammond, the 29J car in tow as well. Some contact deeper on in the mid-pack. We're still lean, mean, and green. As we come with 2 laps to go, Tim Rupp, your race leader. Nogard, Vanderweerd, and March. As caution flag comes out for a car around in the middle of turn number 4. That is the 21D car of David Calmer. Rupp, Nogard, Vanderweerd, March, and I believe Connor Vanderweerd. As we come off turn number 4. Rupp still the race leader here in the 33 car. Vanderweerd to the inside of Nogard. They're side by side for that second place spot. Connor Vanderweerd, Rusty Montang, your top 5. Wayne Becker, Dawson Marsh, and Greg Hammond do battle through turns 3 and 4. Hammond fading ever so slightly as the white flag comes down for the 33 car of Rupp. Car around at the top of turn number 3. I believe that is the 98J of Justin Jepson. So second try at a green-white checkered finish here again. Single file restart. Rupp, Nogard, Vanderweerd, Montang, your top 5. White flag out for the 33 car of Tim Rupp. Nogard, Vanderweerd, Montang, your top 5. as they come into turn 3 and 4 for the final time. Matt Stubbe with the double checkered in hand. And they will wave for the 33 car of Tim Rupp, your A feature winner. Zach Nogard in second. Cameron Vanderweerd in third. Connor Vanderweerd fourth. And Rusty Montang, your top 5. As we'll talk to him, watch out for the antifreeze there, Tim. You know, Tim, I asked Chris earlier, after he won the modified race, what's the secret to putting this car here in victory lane week after week?
I just think just driving so good. Just be smooth. Be patient.
Smooth and patience. That's basically the 2 words that comes down to racing in general. We saw you make a move early on in that feature to split the difference between the Vanderweerd boys and ultimately coming home in victory lane. Walk us through that move there.
I just figured I'd get to the front as fast as I could and hope I had enough for everybody. I screwed up and got second last week, or 3 weeks ago now. So.
But coming back out on top and getting redemption, who do you got to thank for this car in victory lane?
Everybody that helps out. There's too many people to thank, so just everybody that helps.
So once again, Tim Rupp, your A feature winner here once again in your Carl Custom IMCA Northern SportMod feature.